In a quiet village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a Zen master known for his wisdom and profound understanding of human nature. People from far and wide would come to seek his guidance, hoping to gain insights that would help them navigate the complexities of life. Among these visitors was a young man named Haru, who had traveled a great distance to meet the master. Haru was a bright and ambitious man, but his life had been filled with disappointment. He had been betrayed by people he once considered friends, deceived by those who wore the mask of kindness, and left feeling lost and mistrustful. Haru had become wary of forming new relationships, afraid that he would once again be hurt by those who were not what they seemed. Desperate for answers, he sought the wisdom of the Zen master. When Haru arrived at the master's small, simple hut, he was greeted with a warm smile. The Zen master, an elderly man with a long white beard and eyes that sparkled with kindness, invited Haru to sit with him in the garden, where the cherry blossoms were in full bloom. The master listened patiently as Haru poured out his heart, sharing his experiences and expressing his deep-seated fears. "Master," Haru said, his voice trembling with emotion, "how can I protect myself from those who pretend to be genuine but are not? How can I identify fake people before they have the chance to hurt me?" The Zen master closed his eyes for a moment, as if gathering his thoughts. Then he began to speak, his voice calm and measured, like the flow of a gentle stream. The master said, "The world is full of people who wear masks. Some out of fear, others out of selfishness, and some because they themselves do not know who they truly are. It is not always easy to see beyond these masks, but with awareness and mindfulness, you can learn to discern the true nature of those around you." The master gestured to a small, ancient mirror that hung on a nearby tree. The mirror's surface was worn and tarnished, yet it reflected the light of the sun with a soft, ethereal glow. "Let me tell you the story of this mirror," the Zen master continued. "Long ago, there was a king who wished to find a way to identify those who were true of heart from those who were false. He consulted sages, priests, and scholars, but none could provide a satisfactory answer. Then, one day, a wandering monk arrived at the palace. The monk carried with him this very mirror. Haru leaned in, captivated by the master's words. The monk told the king that this mirror had a special power, the master said. It could reveal the true nature of anyone who looked into it. Those who were honest and pure of heart see their reflection as it truly was, but those who were deceitful and insincere would see a distorted image, showing the ugliness within." The master paused, allowing the weight of the story to sink in. The king was intrigued and decided to test the mirror. The Zen master continued. He summoned his court one by one to look into it. As they gazed into the mirror, some saw their reflection clearly and smiled with relief, but others recoiled in horror, for the mirror showed them not as they wished to be seen, but as they truly were: selfish, greedy, and false. The mirror did not lie. Haru's eyes widened as he imagined the scene. "But master," he asked, "how does this story help me? I do not have such a mirror." The Zen master smiled gently. "Ah, but you do, Haru," he said. "You have within you the mirror of truth. It is not made of glass and silver, but of your intuition, your awareness, and your understanding of human nature. This inner mirror will help you see people as they truly are, if you learn to polish it and trust its reflection." Haru looked puzzled. "But how do I polish this mirror, master? How do I make sure I can see clearly?" The Zen master rose from his seat and walked over to a nearby cherry blossom tree. He plucked a single blossom and held it out to Haru. "Consider this blossom, Haru," the master said. "It is beautiful, delicate, and fragrant. But its beauty is not in its appearance alone. It is in its essence, its nature. To see the true nature of others, you must first learn to see clearly without judgment. Here are some steps to help you polish your inner mirror." Haru listened intently as the master began to teach. The master said, "Observe without attachment. When you meet someone, do not be swayed by their outward appearance, their words, or their charm. Instead, observe their actions over time. True character is revealed not in words, but in consistent behavior. A person may say many things, but it is what they do that tells you who they really are. Second, the master continued, trust your intuition. Often, your inner mirror will give you subtle signals, feelings, impressions, or a sense of unease that something is not right. Do not ignore these signals. They are your inner wisdom speaking to you, guiding you to see beyond the surface. The master added, pay attention to how others treat those who can do nothing for them. Fake people often reveal themselves in how they treat those they consider beneath them. If someone is kind and respectful only to those who can benefit them, but dismissive or cruel to others, their true nature is clear. And finally, the Zen master said, observe how they respond when things do not go their way. True character is revealed in adversity. When faced with challenges, fake people may resort to manipulation, blame, or deceit. Genuine people, on the other hand, will remain honest, humble, and true to their principles, even in difficult times. Haru nodded, taking in the master's wisdom. But master, he asked, what if I still cannot see clearly? What if I make a mistake and trust someone who is not worthy? The Zen master placed a reassuring hand on Haru's shoulder. Do not fear making mistakes, Haru, he said. Even if you are deceived, it is not a failure, but a lesson. Each experience, whether pleasant or painful, teaches you to refine your inner mirror. Over time, you will learn to see with greater clarity and trust in your own discernment. Haru felt a sense of peace wash over him. He realized that the journey to understanding others began with understanding himself and trusting in his own inner wisdom. Thank you, Master, Haru said, bowing deeply. I will work to polish my inner mirror and see the world with clearer eyes. The Zen master smiled, his eyes twinkling with kindness. Remember, Haru, he said, the mirror does not lie. Trust in it, and it will guide you to see the truth in others. And it will guide you to see the truth in others and in yourself. As Haru left the master's garden, he felt a newfound sense of confidence and clarity. He knew that the path ahead would not always be easy, but he was ready to face it with the wisdom of the Zen master and the mirror of truth within him. And so Haru journeyed back to his village, no longer afraid of the masks others might wear, for he now knew how to see beyond them and find the true nature that lay within.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Until next time, keep believing and stay radiant.